Yo, Seemlytuber back at it again with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the new exclusive from House Marquee from PlayStation that is setting the internet on fire in good and bad ways. So this new exclusive, and if anyone knows me and knows the type of gamer I am, I don't really like Souls games like that, but I am enjoying this roguelike game. This game is amazing. It is super fun and it's challenging me in all the right ways, and I actually enjoying playing the game, and I don't feel like I'm having to rack my brain so much in this game as in regular Souls games, and I'm actually getting the hang of these Souls-like games. So I have House Marquee and I have Returnal to thank for me learning how to play these Souls-like games, and I definitely enjoying it, and everybody that has it seems to be enjoying it as well so far. There are some gripes. People are saying there should be like a save point or checkpoint type thing, which there is. Your permanent unlocks is already a save type feature already on top of things. People just don't like that they're not getting far enough to where they can go back from their previous progress, which I understand. It frustrated me a little bit at the start, but it actually gets easier the more permanent unlocks you get. You just have to beat that first boss, which the first boss isn't even that hard, quite honestly. And it just takes a little bit of getting used to. You gotta get to that point, you gotta get used to the boss's moves, which is an easy thing to say, but once you actually get there multiple times, you'll be like, man, this isn't really even that hard. Just gotta jump and I gotta dodge, and I can go right through his attacks. So it makes it even easier. And try out the electric gun. Now, electric gun is gonna be clutch if you're having trouble with that first boss. Now, electric gun will attach to the walls, it will attach to the ground, and it will electrocute him. And all you gotta do is dodge and just keep shooting at the ground and at the boss, and you got a automatic easy dub. I'm telling you, that electric gun will get you through so many situations through the first 3 areas. I am telling you, the first 3 biomes will be 10 times easier if you take my advice on it. And this game is so structured well. I haven't come into some of these bugs. The only bug I've came in contact with is in one of the cutscenes when you're attached to the grappling hook. I have that bug. It's like 2 of them, and one was floating, one was a little buggy. And then I came across where one of the hooks, one of the little tentacles that takes you up in the air, that snatches you up to where you get to higher places and stuff, it's not there, but I can ride it up in the air. So I came across that. Besides that, I haven't really had too many issues with this game so far. I haven't had too many bugs. Those are the only 2 I've came across. I haven't had the crashing. I haven't had some of these things that other players came across. So maybe that's swaying my opinion a little bit on this game, but I am enjoying it. It is a fully fledged, put together game so far for me. I don't know what it is. Some people have problems with their PS5. Some people have problems with games and stuff. I don't have problems with either of my PS5s. I've played this game on my digital and I've played it on my physical. I haven't had problems with it on either one of my consoles. So that's all I can say on that part. But for everyone else, I definitely recommend you pick up this game. This game will open your horizons to new games. If you haven't played roguelike games or you haven't played Souls-born games, I know some people just aren't up to task to play these games. The easier and the easier these games get, the more they put out, it's still, some people aren't up to task to play these games. They're too hard for them. And that's just the reality of things. Some people just aren't, these aren't their cup of tea, these aren't their games. And that's just going to be the reality of things, and you're not really going to want to listen to people that aren't good at these games, because they're going to downplay and they're going to talk bad on this game just because they're not up to task, and this is not their game, and they're not that good at roguelike games like this. And I'm one to talk because I'm not good at roguelike games, but I will play this game and I will beat this game, and I will give my honest opinion on it when I beat it. Some people are just saying, I put 30 hours in this game and I just can't beat this game, I just can't get past the first area, and I'm like, I don't understand how it's possible. It's not that hard. You need to take your time. Just because you're reviewing a game does not mean you need to rush through the game. Rushing through the game will not get you through a roguelike game or through a Soulsborne game. Just being quite honest. You have to come to the reality of things. You have to take your time in some games. Rushing and looking for the easy mode is not going to help you out in all games. That's just the reality of things. Some people need to take their time. You need to figure out the strategy. You need to get your strategy together and then come at some of these games in a better way, okay? But that's all I really have for this one. I definitely recommend you play this game. Check out this game. They're saying it's not selling so well in the UK on physical side yet. We don't have any digital numbers, which is not surprising when I've heard from some people in the UK that the physical copies didn't even get there until over the weekend. So they didn't even get there until like yesterday. So it's kind of surprising, or today, and it's kind of like, can't really tell if, and some stores aren't even selling physicals of this game yet. They don't even have their copies in yet. So let's give it a little bit. Not everyone likes roguelike games, so this game might not sell as well as expected, but it is a game to try out. People are trying to downplay PlayStation games, and this is not one to be downplayed. This is an amazing game, and it isn't that hard to play or get used to learn how to play. I'm just being quite honest. You just need to take your time and give it a fair chance. People aren't giving PlayStation games, new IPs, a fair chance like this, and that's the problem. We were complaining months ago. People were complaining. I wasn't one of them. Complaining that they're not putting money behind new IPs, but when a new IP comes out, people are talking about they're not going to spend money on these games. But you'll spend money on you'll spend an extra $10 on updated 2K or Madden every year. That's what you're going to be spending. I just don't get it with some people. The bias is crazy with some people. And some of the things they'll spend money on, they'll waste money on some shoes, some Jordans, but when it comes to a nice game like this, you won't spend an extra 10 bucks on, but you'll spend an extra $200, $300 on the same pair of shoes that you already have, just a new iteration of. Some people are biased in the things that they do and the things they spend their money on, but that's a whole nother subject. So that's all I got for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out Returnal. Returnal is an amazing PS5 exclusive. We don't have really many games out for the next gen consoles. Well, we have a lot of games on PlayStation so far. We have Resident Evil coming out at the end of the week. It's going to be a great week in gaming. Make sure y'all check out my other videos. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share this. Make sure you follow me on other platforms. And make sure I'm here for all you guys. We'll see y'all in the next video. Seemlytuber out. Peace.